everybody, this is Dave with HOPIN, and I'm going to show you the attendee experience in a live HOPIN event. So we're in a HOPIN event right now, and I'm in the reception area. The reception area is the first thing that you see when you land in a HOPIN event. Over here on the left, you can see there are different areas in a HOPIN event. So you can think of HOPIN kind of like a virtual venue with different rooms that have different live video collaboration functions. You have the reception, stage, sessions, networking, and expo. And I'm going to go through these in this demo and show you how each of them work. One thing is that these are all interchangeable. You can have one or two of them or all of them. So for this event, we have all the areas in our HOPIN event. Over on the right, you can see we have our chat where you can send messages and introduce yourself. Hi, everyone. HOPIN was designed, there's Aaron, my colleague who's attending this event. We're going to see Aaron and Franz throughout this event as other attendees. HOPIN was designed to replicate the in-person event experience almost exactly, and you'll see how we accomplished that through some innovative live video ways in these different areas of our event. So with the reception area, this is where you can easily see what's happening now with a big button that sends your attendees to where the action is according to the schedule. So you have your description on the reception page. This is text that you customize as the organizer, and then you have the sponsor area. These are clickable links, and you have the schedule. The schedule shows what's happening, when and where in HOPIN, and who's speaking. So with that, I'm going to move to the stage. Here you can see Aaron and Franz are on stage, and they're using HOPIN's backstage, and I can view them. They can see the chat. I can interact with them, and this is being broadcasted live. So they can share their screens. They can share slides. This is where your big keynotes, fireside chats, panels, group discussions, up to 6 people can be on stage, and 100,000 people can be in your HOPIN event watching the stage. So if you're doing a big talk in your event, it's going to be probably on stage. That's one thing that's different about HOPIN, is that it's built for scale. It's not just one room where there's a meeting between select individuals, but it's a venue where you can have up to 100,000 people. We have polls to the right over here. You can create a poll. This is for organizers, and then when you create a poll, which I will do now, how is this event? Great. And good. Create poll. It loads instantly, and you can vote and see the results live. So 2 votes have happened. 100% have said it's great. And then we have the people tab over here, and this shows who's in the event, and you can see folks' profiles, social links, titles, and send direct messages. This is collapsible to make the video full screen. And with that, we're going to move to sessions. We have 2 sessions here. So the sessions is the area where your group breakout sessions are. These are virtual roundtables, you could say. And so I'm going to jump into this one, Elon Musk private table. And you can see that I have this participate button, and this allows me to go on camera. So I'm able to select my devices, get a preview before I join, and then I'll hit apply. And now I'm in this session, participating, and up to 10 people can join this session. So there's Aaron, and you can see there's 4 people watching. So there's Franz. So we're now all in this session. You can have up to 10 on camera like this, and 500 people can be in the session still interacting with the session chat. Aaron just dropped a message in the session chat. But there's a limit of 10 that can go on camera at any one time. That can be managed in several different ways. You can have a session be an open session where everyone has the participate button and can come and go as they please, or it can be invite only, where selected individuals, aka your speakers, are the only ones that have that participate button to go into a session and give a talk while everyone else is off camera watching and chat and interacting over chat. Or you can have a moderated session, and a moderated session is there's a moderator, and the moderator lets people into the stream and can one-click remove them out. So those are the different options in a session. I'm going to share my screen really quick just to show you some possibilities here. If I'm sharing this, go back, double-click, and it makes it full screen. I'll shrink the chat, makes it even more full screen. And so now you have 3 of us going through a presentation in a session. So sessions are really good for collaboration, group discussion, decision-making, and other collaborative, hackathons, working sessions. So those are our sessions. You can also give the add session button. So this allows your attendees to create their own sessions in your HOPIN event. This is an optional button that you can disable and just have that removed, or you can have the add session button and then give your attendees that creative liberty to create their own discussions. These can be deleted by the organizer in the back end. With that, let's go to networking. Networking is where our one-on-one meetings take place. So if I click this ready button, I'm going to be instantly matched up with someone else in the networking area. This is essentially it's a automated matchmaking tool within your event. So if I click this button, I'm going to be matched up with someone else in the networking area. So here's Aaron. Hello, Aaron. And a timer starts at the top. It was set to 3 minutes by me as the organizer. That can be 10 minutes. It can be any amount of time that you want. This connect button down here at the bottom, if both Aaron and I click connect, it will exchange our contact information. It's essentially like a business card being exchanged between us. If one person clicks it and the other does not, a connection is not made. At the end of an event, you get a summary of the connections that you made at a HOPIN event, kind of like reviewing your business cards to make it easy to follow up. So I'm going to click leave. Bye, Aaron. I'm going to click leave, and we'll do it again. I'm going to click ready and connect with Franz. Hey, Franz.
Hey.
And then I'm going to leave, and we're going to move on to Expo. One thing with the networking area is that this can be segmented, where the default is everybody can meet everybody at an event. But you can segment that to be where certain ticket holders can meet certain ticket holders, such as students and teachers, or job seekers and employers, or investors and startup founders. So it's completely up to the organizer to set up the networking in that way. Next, we're going to go to the Expo area. This is our virtual vendor booth hall. So we have 2 booths here, one by Canva and one by Conference Coffee, where you can grab a cup of joe on us. So I'm going to get into the Canva booth, and here you can see there's a pre-recorded video for me to watch. And then there's also a special event offer. Here is where I can click this button, and the default is register interest. When you click the register interest button, it lets the sponsor or the vendor know that you've registered interest in their booth. And it's essentially giving over in one-click contact information for following up later. You can also customize this button, and I'll jump into the other booth to show you an example. You can customize this button to have it be any sort of link or CTA, such as book a meeting or download white paper. You can interact in the booth chat. The event chat is to the left and the booth chat is to the right as the default. So you can ask a question to a vendor in the booth. So in this instance, if I'm the vendor, I'm now participating on camera, and folks watching in the booth can join the session, and we can have a back and forth. Like Aaron just joined the booth, and we can now discuss. I could give a live product demo. I could do a personalized service consultation in this booth. I could go through a presentation, but it's essentially just like a physical booth at an event where you can provide information about your products and your services. So with that, that is an overview of a full HOPIN event. There's lots of customizations, lots of flexibility, lots that you can tailor to fit the goals and needs of your event experience. So, for example, you can customize the branding in your event. You can also use a separate registration system, but we have multiple plans that fit all sorts of use cases. Get in touch, and thanks for watching. See ya.